Hello, this is Ryan, and this is my video about my scenario project. My project this year was to make a video game. The game is a rhythm game that has 3 spaceships and 3 joysticks. Rocks will come down, and you have to match the lane the rocks are in with the corresponding joystick. Now, you might be thinking, wow, what an interesting cooperative game. That isn't the case, though. It is single player. I got my idea from a really popular VR game, Beat Saber. Not to go too in depth, you have to slash blocks to the beat of the song. This project that I chose was especially challenging because I had no prior experience game designing. None. So I had to learn C#, that's the coding language, and Unity, which is the game design software, from scratch. So to help me, I took a starter class to help me learn the basics. After that, it was me, the project, and Google. Here, I'll show some of the code, and if you have any questions, comment down below. Anyways, I'll show some game footage of the first level shortly, but again, if you have any comments or questions, make sure to comment down below. Thanks so much for listening, and here's the gameplay.
You ready? Here we go.
Hello, this is Editor Ryan, and before you watch the gameplay, I wanted to just show some of the code and explain a little bit more so that we have some idea on what I worked on. So the first one we're going to look at is the rock one. So those are the little rocks that come down. You have to match with the spaceship. So we're just going to go through the if input to get axis horizontal 1 piece of code, because this is really one of the most important parts of the entire game. This is the game. I mean, so the idea is, so for each joystick, I had to set up a joystick input. So that's why there's a horizontal 1. So this one is for left. So that was the first rock, the red, and then the left of the red spaceship. So what this is saying is if input to get axis horizontal 1 equals negative, which is the left variable, trigger left equals true and trigger right equals false. Then, so if this is true, then it would go under the void on trigger stay 2D, collider 2D other thing. And then it would say left arrow 1 controller. That is another one that I'm going to talk about in a few seconds here. It says if trigger left equals true, destroy the game object. So destroy the rock that was hitting it. But this is only whenever this hits left arrow 1. So this void on trigger stay 2D, collider 2D other, this is if this, so say a rock hits this miss 1 controller, if anything touches it, change health by -1. So if that's the current health, so if this current health gets below 1, the scene manager loads scene 1, which changes the scene. So that's the losing piece of code. All in all, it doesn't seem too complicated. Some of the pseudocode, which means like the idea, is kind of easy, but the actual, I had to look a few things up just because I didn't know exactly how to do it. But all in all, this has been a really insightful journey that I really enjoyed in general. But yeah, I hope you enjoy learning about this. Again, if you have any questions, make sure to comment. I'll try to go a little bit more in depth, but yeah, alright. See you next. Talk to you. So yeah, on with the show.
I had to do it like